You're listening to Evolving Moons Podcast with Jess and Katie.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, welcome to Evolving Moons Podcast.
Evolving Moons back again.
Jess and Katie.
Back at you with a great episode today.
Yeah, we're excited about this episode. We're going to be talking all about self-care.
Woo!
And as you guys have probably seen, we have a giveaway going on right now.
Yay! Yeah, so we want to start by explaining the giveaway, talking about the items that are in it. So, here's our little giveaway box. If you're watching us on YouTube, if you're listening to us, sorry you don't get to see the products, go to our Instagram, @EvolvingMoons. Join the giveaway.
Yes.
Follow us, tag 3 friends. Let us know your favorite self-care routine, ritual, products, activities, whatever.
Yes.
Okay, so anywho, in our little giveaway, first of all, this is the cutest thing. We have our Evolving Moons, I don't know if it can see it, water bottle. So freaking cute. We made this.
Yeah, we made it. It's
This is
fun.
Evolving Moons podcast.
One of a kind so far.
One of a kind so far. Yeah, little light pink, rose, dusty rose color.
Yeah, because staying hydrated is important.
So important. We love water. We have from the Universal Connection store in downtown Willow Glen, which is close to where we live, Willow in California. We have a couple of crystals. Do you want to talk about the crystals?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so we have 2 in here. The first one we chose was aquamarine because we thought that it resonated with self-care.
Yes.
Aquamarine, it is supposed to resonate this energy for being calm. It clarifies. It sharpens your intuition. It aligns your spiritual and physical body together.
Yeah, so super grounding, stabilizing stone.
And then our second crystal we chose is a moonstone.
Of course.
And the reason why we chose the moonstone is because the moonstone is the crystal for Cancer.
Yeah, which is us. So
I'm trying to get the thing out and I can't remember.
Personal crystal.
Yeah, it's definitely my favorite crystal.
About us to you.
But the moonstone is the stone of new beginnings. It has a strong connection to the moon, us, so you're connected to us because obviously we're moons. It promotes your intuition again and empathy, and it's supposed to have this deep connection to your femininity, which is nice because that's I think what we're all about. So,
totally. And then from the same store, we have a little sage stick that has dried rose petals wrapped around it. So cute.
So nice. It's just for smudging.
Yes.
Gets rid of all the bad energies. I'm sure there's specific ones. There's different kinds of smudge sticks. White sage is more the basic one that everyone uses.
Yeah.
That's where we get purifying the room of negative energies.
Okay, so then we also have these little tea drops. We have 2 in here. This one that I'm holding is vanilla white tea.
I have rose Earl Grey.
And we tried these. They're amazing.
They're so cool. You just put it in your cup with hot water.
Yeah.
And I mixed it around just because I wasn't really sure. I mean, I'm sure you want to mix it regardless.
Yeah, it dissolves.
And it dissolves, and it's just like your tea. And they're so nice.
They're organic.
It's literally just it's a tiny bit of raw sugar with the tea in it.
So
and there's no there's no additives, nothing. You just
it tells
put it
you
in
the
there.
caffeine level on the little top right hand corner, which is super cute.
Level. Some of them there's no caffeine.
Yeah.
That one has 1, and this one has 2.5.
Super easy to use, super yummy. Another way to stay hydrated. Also, we like to have tea just maybe by a bath or sitting outside, kind of like a morning
tea
coffee.
Every day.
Yeah, but it's definitely
Some
a
kind of
time
tea.
that we take to ourselves while drinking tea, just to reflect or maybe plan out the day, assess yourself, how you're feeling. So we included some tea. Next, we have this Love, Beauty, and Planet. It's a hair mask. So you put it on, I'm trying to show it. You put it on when you're in the shower, and you leave it on for 3 minutes. It's all natural. This brand is awesome. They also have shampoo and conditioner that I love. Smells so good, makes your hair feel amazing. I have been trying to transition all my products to all natural, and when I tried their shampoo, I've tried a bunch of all natural shampoos, and my hair is always really tangly and really hard to brush out after. And their shampoo is the only one that I've tried so far that doesn't leave my hair that way. And using the mask, it smells amazing. It's mostly coconut oil, so it leaves your hair really hydrated and nice, but it has like rose and floral scents to it. My hair still smells amazing. I used it this morning. And it's super soft. My hair was great to brush out afterwards. And it's just a fun little moment that you get to yourself in the shower. You know, like you just put it on, you have to chill there for a couple minutes, let the water like hit you, shave your legs or something. Like,
yeah. Hair masks are important, especially when you have like a lot of hair going on.
Yeah, also we dye our hair, both of us.
Yeah,
we both dye our hair. Keeping your hair healthy, keeps your body healthy.
Is important. And then the rest of the ones we have are more for face like self-care. We have 2 little samples for you from Osea. Osea.
Yeah.
I like to say Osea.
Osea, that's cute.
One of them is one that I use every day. It's their Blemish Balm. It's a moisturizer, a creamy moisturizer. It has tea tree oil in it and other little like juniper and things like that in it to help with breakouts in a more natural, like subtle way, but it's also super hydrating. And then the other one we have is their Ocean Cleansing Mud, which I've also used. It is very, there's also tea tree in it. It's very strong.
Yeah.
I think. So we had that lady telling us if you have like very sensitive skin, probably not the best, but the regular oil combo, you know, kind of thing for your skin, these are great. I love this brand. They're all natural, plant-based. They use seaweed as like their main ingredient and everything, which I love. I love the ocean. So they're based in Malibu, California. So
both Osea and the Love Planet Beauty are totally plant-based, vegan, cruelty-free. All the products in here are cruelty-free.
Yes.
And we think they're pretty much all
natural. Our goal is to have them be all natural. They're very close. And then the next one we have is Thayer's Witch Hazel Facial Toner with rose in it. This is another thing that I use every day. So it's nice.
Yeah.
Witch Hazel is, some people say it can be drying for your skin, but it is like an antibacterial toner.
Nice.
So,
but you obviously use it in combo,
like, and with the moisturizer. You use it in combo with the moisturizer. So it's antibacterial, helps kind of like even out your skin tone. Yeah. I love using it every day.
This next one is the Mario Badescu facial mist. It's the rose one, rose water.
Yeah, with aloe.
It's so nice. I use this regularly. A lot of people, like, I've seen people like knock Mario Badescu because it's like a cult skincare line or whatever. Like all these famous people back it, but I use a couple of products by them.
Outfitters.
Yeah, right. I use a couple of products of theirs. This rose facial mist. They also have a couple of other ones, but I love this one. I use it just throughout the day when I need a little like fresh little bit of whatever on my face. Like it's so nice. It smells amazing.
It's like hydrating,
super hydrating,
and you can do it as an everyday routine. You know, like in the morning and at night, or just like throughout the day. You can just like spray it.
Yeah. So I use it in my night routine, which I'll explain a little bit later. But yeah, also throughout the day, you can also use it over top of makeup. So if you have makeup on, it does not hurt it.
All right, and our last thing we have is the mini jade
ice roller, facial roller, ice roller
from
Me Apothecary. May Apothecary.
Yes, we're sorry for botching names.
Yeah, so sorry. We're trying.
But we love these things. One, when you get them cold, you put them on, you roll them on your face. It tightens your pores. It evens the blood flow in your face. But the thing I love about these also is like the crystal part. There's like, if you're a little more on the woo side, they make different kinds of crystal versions. This one is the jade. And it gives like all of the energy that would be in the crystal kind of like on your face too. So that's nice.
You can use it to apply products. I have an ice roller that I use to apply my moisturizer every morning, and it just brightens your whole face up. Like not only is it tightening your face and helping the elasticity of your skin, but it helps just like awaken you. I use it in the morning. It's like a cold burst of energy that I get on my face. Love it.
So nice. That's our giveaway.
This is our giveaway. So if you have not entered already, enter for your chance to win all this cute stuff. And this adorable little box that comes with it. It says, "Life is beautiful," with little flowers on it. So
it's cute. Cute box.
So we want to talk a little bit about why we're even doing this episode in the first place, what self-care means to us, why it's important, why you should care about it. So to me, self-care is everything. It's caring for your skin, it's caring for your body, it's like what you eat, caring for yourself internally, mentally, emotionally, all the aspects of like you being okay and good as a human being is what self-care is to me.
Yeah, for me, I feel like self-care is something that's very deep and personal. I think it's about, just taking care of your soul, like taking care of your spirit. It's what you need, your whole you, like everything that you need, and whether that's your skincare, whether that's your hair, whether that's your working out kind of thing, or however you nourish your body, or just activities that you do, taking time to yourself. There's so many things that go into self-care, and I think it's all of those things combined that are important to like stay true to yourself kind of thing.
And self-care is important because you need to be able to take time on your own for yourself to like kind of recharge. Self-care can be used like when you want to set new intentions or new goals in life. It can be used when you feel stressed, when you feel like a little bit chaotic maybe, and you just need to take a moment alone for yourself. It can be because also you're feeling great, and so you want to like continue on that great high path, high energy, like good vibes, and you want to just love yourself a little bit. Maybe you're really proud of yourself, so you want to just like take a moment and like appreciate that. It can be used for a bunch of different purposes, I guess.
Yeah.
But super important.
Yeah, that's what it means to us, basically.
Yeah.
Those things.
So we want to continue on this little like flow of products. So in our giveaway box, we picked a bunch of products that we use that mean stuff to us, but we also have other routines that involve some products. So I think it's mostly skincare, yeah?
I mean, yeah, you do. You go first, and then I'll do mine after. What's your self-care routine?
Okay. So it's mine's more like a nighttime routine. I have like both a morning and a nighttime skincare self-care routine. I love taking this time in the morning before work. So I usually work out in the morning by myself, which is self-care. Great, love it. I feel great. I have high energy after I work out, and then I take a shower. After I shower, I use a moisturizer on my face, and then I ice roll my face. So that's what we were talking about a little bit earlier. It like wakes me up. It makes me feel bright and alive. Go out my day, whatever, go through my day. And then at night is when I do like my bigger like skincare type thing. So I use, I don't know, I've been switching off products a lot recently. So like I have acne, or like I had been struggling with acne previously. So I've been using it's called Panoxyl. It's just like my dermatologist like recommended it. I think you can get it at Walgreens. But okay. Anyway, I had been using it, and it's fine, but like then I started researching skincare and like what would help me a little bit. So I have a couple of things listed here that have helped me, help my skin, make me feel good. So 2 of them are from Lush. One of them is the sea salt exfoliating scrub. It smells like the ocean. It's so nice. It's blue. Nice. It's like bright blue. And then Lush is all natural, vegan, cruelty-free. Yes, yeah. Yes. So, yes.
Lush is a good one.
Also, the Lush Mask of Magnanimity, I think. Magnanimity?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I call it Mask of Mag. Whatever. If you go into Lush and say Mask of Mag, they'll know what you're talking about. It's like green and chunky. It almost feels like oaty when you put it on your face, or like there's like dirt bits in it. Oaty, yeah.
Okay.
It's amazing. You can use it every day if you want. It makes my skin so beautiful and great feeling after. The Mario Badescu Rose Facial Mist we've already talked about. I also use 2 different moisturizers by him. One is an oil-free moisturizer that I use if I'm putting on makeup. Or no, if I'm not putting on makeup. It's white and it has sunscreen in it, which is why I use it when I'm not wearing makeup, because my makeup has sunscreen. If I am wearing makeup, I use one that's blue, and it's a buttermilk moisturizer by Mario Badescu. I also use a rose almond apricot oil. I just got it on Amazon. It's a giant bottle. It was like $12, but it's great for like hydrating your skin. You can also use it on your hair and anywhere else on your body. So I'll clean my face with whatever like cleansing product I've been using. I've changed and I'm kind of using Carbon Theory facial products now to clean my face. It's like a charcoal cleansing bar, whatever, with tea tree oil, citric acid. I use like a tonic. It's a purifying tonic. So I use those two things in combination currently. Previously, just any acne product. Then I moisturize my face with one of my 2 moisturizers. And then sometimes after that, I'll do a mask. And then if I do the mask, then I'll use the facial spray, the rose water facial spray. But if I don't do the mask, I still use the facial spray. Sometimes I'll do an oil instead. I'll switch it up. I love putting the oil on my hair also. I'll put it on my hair, brush it through a bunch of times, and then go to sleep at night. So yeah, that's my long, confusing skincare routine.
Nice. That's awesome. All right, my skincare routine. You know, my skin is always up and down. I feel like I struggle with like hormonal acne, so that's very hard. You can't put things on your face really to help with hormonal acne.
No, because it just
But
is.
my skin is actually not that bad. Really, I get like I get some pimples here and there, but other than that, not that bad. But my everyday routine for my skin, and I do this, well, morning and night is very similar. I use Derma E cleansers. Derma E is an all-natural brand. You can find them at like Sprouts, Whole Foods,
nice
kind of thing. I found them. I've been, since 2018, I have been transitioning all of my products to be all natural. So, and I have just seen like my whole body has just been so happy since then. Like it's been getting better and better.
I feel like we should mention that. We should mention that it's important to use all natural products, and it's just better for your all-around health.
Yes, because the problem is all these products, they have chemicals in them, you know, when they're not all natural. And so when you're experiencing all this acne and like problems with your skin, that is your body trying to expel those chemicals.
Right.
And that's what a lot of people don't understand. They're like, oh, it doesn't matter. And I'm like, it does.
Also, like the things that you put on your pores and like your armpits, like I use all natural deodorant.
Oh, yeah,
we talked about all natural shampoo. Things that are going directly into you, into your oils, into like your body should be natural. Lymphoma runs in my family, cancer. So like you have lymph nodes like all over like your breast and armpit area. So using all natural deodorant is super important if that's an issue for like if that runs in your family or just if you're trying to avoid that. Yeah. Anyways,
back to my face. I use Derma E cleansers. I use the Osea Blemish Balm moisturizer. I use that both in the morning and at night, but in the morning I use like less, if that makes sense, because I don't want like too much on my face. And a new thing that I have found, before I was in the morning, like throughout the day, I was using the Origins Tinted Moisturizer, which is also good. I still use that sometimes, depending on what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But lately, my everyday thing has been the Ilia Tinted Serum. And it also has SPF in it, but it's full of hyaluronic acid and squalene, the new one that's like been out there lately. And I've been loving it. It makes you like acid. Yes. And I feel like we're both 25 now, and so it's like we have to like kind of start thinking about using things.
I don't want wrinkles.
I'm like, I don't want wrinkles. And
I'm gonna be a hot grandma.
I need to. It's good to start early. So hyaluronic acid, squalene are like good products that you want to look for.
Same with the ice rollers.
And ice rollers. Yeah. Ice rollers I use more at night. My one actually just broke recently, so I need a new one.
Darn.
Yeah, I dropped it.
You should enter our giveaway.
I should enter. I dropped it. I kind of want a moonstone one. I'm gonna look for one. Yeah, I'm gonna look for a moonstone one because that's just a vibe.
Most extra possible.
Yeah. But the Ilia serum I've been using, it makes you like very dewy if you're like down for that life. And then
down for that wet face life.
And so like I'm not always down for that wet face life. So what I have is the Derma E. It's like a powder. It's like in a little thing. So it's like the powder and the brush are combined. Oh, and it's a translucent powder that you put on your face, and it also has SPF in it.
That's nice. It's like a setting powder almost.
Yeah, and so I kind of just like do that just to make it not so dewy looking.
So nice.
That's my skincare routine. But I feel like when it comes to self-care, for me, it's more of than just my skincare, So it's like my ultimate skin, like, self-care day is like I take a bubble bath, like bath bombs, Epsom salts, bubbles,
Hell
candles.
Yeah.
Candles are involved. And then I'll do all that face stuff,
Yeah.
So I've had the bath, and now my face is like fresh. Probably at nighttime. This is like a nighttime thing. So like I won't have my tinted stuff on. I'll just have
evening
moisturizer. I'll probably do a mask. I do a hair mask and a face mask in the bathtub. And then afterwards I would like go into my room and have like a spiritual moment, like light some Palo Santo incense.
Yeah.
I got my Vitruvi going on. It's I just blanked on what those are. An oil diffuser. That's what a Vitruvi is. I was like, I've been calling it Vitruvi. I forgot what it was called. I got like that going on, and I'll like pull a card and meditate, and I have like my meditate playlist going on the whole time. Like from bath to pulling a card, meditate playlist on the whole time.
Okay, so let's go into that. So we'll go ahead and go into other things that are self-care. So we've talked a ton about our skin.
Yeah, you two can have skin like ours with our routines.
Let's also, disclaimer, we are not doctors. We are not dermatologists. We really only know.
And we're also like not influencers.
No. So none of these are sponsored. We're just literally saying these because we genuinely like them and use them. But also, we only know what we've been told or what we look up. And
we both of our things were so different. So it's like these are the things that we found that work for our skin.
Yeah. So
and you're welcome to try them, but maybe it's like a combo. You like a combo of our things, or who knows? Or you find your own stuff.
Yeah, it's fun to find what works for your face and your skin, and then you get to take extra time for self-care. The longer it takes you to figure it out, the more self-care time you get. Anywho, continuing on. Couple other things. So baths. Let's talk about baths.
Okay, yeah. I love a good bath.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Essential oils in the bath.
Oh, but be careful with that. You can only do like 1-2 drops in your bathtub. One time I went crazy and I put like 6 or more, like of all these different essential oils, and my skin was burning.
Oh, yeah.
You have to be really careful with like raw essential oils because when you put it on your skin, it's supposed to be combined with something. So be careful when you put essential oils in your bathtub.
1-2 drops. I love lavender. I use lavender.
Lavender's a good one.
I like eucalyptus. You're allergic, so
I'm allergic to eucalyptus.
But lavender is super calming, very soothing. It's a very strong scent. So definitely, if you're like particular about scents, just like 1 drop.
Yeah,
1 or 2 drops.
You don't need, and especially if you're putting like bath bombs and bubbles and all these things in your bathtub, you really don't need that much.
You can also get bath salts that are infused with essential oils.
Yeah, what is the brand that we were just talking about?
Dr. Teal's.
Dr. Teal's. I have the Dr. Teal's lavender Epsom salt.
Yeah.
Like a big bag of it.
Yeah, huge bag.
In my bathroom.
You can get it at Target.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
CVS.
Right.
I think. Yeah,
it's not super expensive. Great brand for that. All natural.
Yes.
Also candles by the bath. I love candles by the bath.
Oh, yes. I have a favorite candle brand.
Oh, me too. Okay, what's yours?
You go first, and I'm gonna look at. I don't want to botch it.
Okay, mine's PF Candle Company, and there's this really cute little store. I don't know if it's a chain or not. Therapy, is it a chain? I don't know. It's a cute little store in downtown Campbell, Campbell, California. But my favorite candle from them is a sweet grapefruit candle, and it's just like the nicest. It's really not citrusy smelling. Like, I don't know, it doesn't really smell like when you just like cut open a grapefruit and smell it, but it's so nice to me. I love it. Other scents that I really like are vanilla. I like jasmine. I like fruity scents kind of, but like more tropical fruity. Like I love a good guava.
I can't find the name of my candle company. It starts with an A and it's like long. I know they're based in LA. They're all natural. They make them themselves.
Oh, mine are soy candles. That's a cool thing.
Yeah, I think that these are also soy, but it smells so good. My favorite candle. It's also, like a $40 candle.
Yeah, mine's like decently expensive too. My brand also makes oils, like those little oil sticks. Like you put the stick in the oil.
That brand it has things like that too.
If you're cheap though, TJ Maxx has outstanding candles that are great scented.
It's important though to note that when you're buying candles, you don't want to get ones that aren't like more on the all natural soy side, because you have to like you're burning that into your space and you're breathing that in. So you have to be careful with candles, and that's why I use oil diffusers. I have a Vitruvi. It's really nice. I recommend them.
I also have an oil diffuser. I don't know if it has a name or not, but it's really sparkly and beautiful.
You can use any of them.
They also have little ones for your car, which I think is so cute.
I just gave one to Kelly for
Those are so cute. Anywho, baths for me, I don't know, I just feel like so calm in the bath. Like the reason why, I feel like we should also talk about the reason why we do all these things, you know, like not just what we do, but why. So like for us, we're both water signs, so we connect really well with the water. Baths make me feel just super calm. I feel like everything that I'm holding on to just gets released in the bath. It's almost like a forced release of negative stuff.
Yeah.
Like I can breathe it away, you know, sometimes, but sometimes that's hard. So I just need to like soak in like the hot water for me just like feels like I'm letting it out.
Yeah. It kind of like recenters me, you know, like I have all this stuff going on. I'm feeling crazy and like stressed or whatever negative things going on. And you take a bath and you kind of just like bring it into yourself. It's taking that moment, where everything is kind of crazy and you need that like self-care to like come back to your own kind of thing.
Yes. Other ways of that, walking. You and I both go on walks.
We do go on walks.
So that's a nice, like, I like to walk and listen to like very calm music. Like I'll listen to like really soft EDM. Like I love Avicii. I don't know. Or I'll listen to like Lana Del Rey. Like I'll just vibe out.
Yeah,
and, walk around.
I have like a meditation playlist. And when I say meditation, I'm not talking about like it's in the spa and there's like piano playing. Yeah. You've heard it. It's very like new age, like chill.
It is.
New age meditation.
Lyrics. Like
a lot of them have like lyrics and
So along with walks, just like spending time outside. You and I both.
Yes, being outside is
to go to nature.
Important. So important.
Yeah, it is. The sounds are very soothing. Also just like taking some time to look at things that are not man-made and like how you have no influence over is really special and important and cool, and like a way to chill out, a way to kind of like forget about your problems and figure them out, you know, like
there's this practice that I've heard from, I can't remember her name, but I know that her Instagram is like To Be Magnetic. Can't remember her name, but I've seen her live at the Almost 30 podcast event. And one of her practices, and she says she does this every day, is she'll go out and she'll like put her bare feet like on the grass, like on the ground. And it's a way for her to like recenter with herself and like recenter with like nature and with earth. And it's just kind of that like few minutes, you know, that she uses to like take care of herself in the morning.
Yeah. I feel like that's really nice. It's also like that's like
connecting.
It's the same feeling you get when you like put your feet in the ocean, you know, or like you're in sand. Feeling. Yeah, it's just like it's almost like you're giving up yourself. You're like realizing that you're part of something bigger that, you know, I don't know. It's very, very calming.
Yeah.
I feel so good like talking about all this stuff. I don't know. I feel like
we're just going off right now.
Yeah. Hopefully you're enjoying it. We're making sense. Another one. Oh, journaling. We both, that's a huge one.
Journaling is such like a release.
It is.
It really is.
I used to like when I had so much like angst and like like weird energy when I was in high school and like going through shit, and like I would just write out like big words. Like I'd just like cuss all over my journal page and just like draw like squiggles and lines. Like I wouldn't even write anything, but it was like a way to just like dump all my thoughts, all my feelings.
And I feel like journaling can be used for like all the different emotions. Like, yes, I probably journal the most when I just like really need to just like vent and let it out and cry or whatever. But then also I have journaling pages where it's like, I'm just so happy and full of gratitude and love. And I just want to like document it almost and then just like express it in some way.
I've also used journaling for like listing things, like weighing out things.
Yeah.
You know,
like
thinking about things. Like you're not really emotional one way or the other. Like it's not a charged journal entry. It's just kind of like this is what I'm thinking about. I'm trying to figure this out type entry.
Another thing I do is I'll write like a letter.
Mm-hmm.
I recently did that. Like, I feel it's a good,
That
like,
is a
letting
great,
go.
yeah, that's
It's a
great
good
way.
letting go technique. You, like, you're never going to send the letter. It's in your
Right.
journal, but you write a letter to, like, that person.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a good one.
Yeah, that's a great way to like resolve feelings. It's a great way to get closure for yourself. It's a great way to like ask questions that you're never going to be able to be asked. Or like I wrote a ton of letters to my grandma after she passed away. You know, it's just like, this is amazing. I love it. I love letters. I'm so happy about
journaling is a good one.
Journaling's great, yeah.
Journaling in general. There's so many different prompts, techniques.
Yes.
Different things that you can do, and you try them all.
Get yourself a journal. Cleaning. Oh, I put this one when I was thinking about it just because I feel like it's so important to like rearrange shit when it's not going right for you. So like not only mentally, but like sometimes for me, like I get too in my head and I need to like get away from that. And so I'll clean something that I do have control over, which is my room. So like I'll clean up my little like desk area, I'll rearrange it, I'll go get myself some pretty flowers, I'll like get a new candle, I'll wipe it all down, make it clean, or like just like move things. And I don't know, to me it's like it declutters my mind because I'm decluttering
That's so funny. I was about to say that.
It's sorting out my problems in like a really non-problematic way. No, the fucking picture frames on my desk have nothing to do with what I'm thinking about, but like for some reason it just makes me feel so much more okay and like stable and less chaotic. Also having a space in your room, or just somewhere, it doesn't have to be in your room, but I have like a bench seat in my room that has this big fluffy pillow and I have like a really soft blanket on it. My dog's bed is also up there because my dog gives me great comfort. And it's right by the window. I get sun, but it's like also pretty cold right there because it's right under the air conditioning vent. And it's just such a good space. I drink my coffee there in the mornings or tea. I'll read if I'm reading over there. I will journal over there. Like all of my care stuff, or like when I need a minute, like I go there.
Yeah.
And so that's important.
There's different kinds of spaces. We've talked about spaces before.
Previously.
Like for me, like having a sacred space and whatever that sacred space is to you. Like mine would be like some kind of altar thing going on.
Yeah.
I will like clean my altar and like rearrange it, like wipe it all down, put things back in a new, maybe rearrange them. Who knows?
Yeah.
Whatever you're feeling that day.
Yeah.
Switch out your crystals for the different energies that you need, you know?
Clean the negativity out of your space. Clean your mind. So we've been talking a lot about like self-care, things that we like to do, but every person is unique and there are so many different ways to love yourself and show yourself gratitude and take moments and care about your body. So other ones that, we sometimes use, eating healthy or like cooking for yourself is super cool. You like feel that reward of like making good food for yourself. Water, sleep, getting enough sleep is a huge one. Baking or like doing art, working out, we've mentioned.
I think it's just like whatever hobbies that you are interested in, or even maybe something new that you've never tried before.
Yeah.
Just like finding different ways to express yourself and find that like deep self-love for yourself.
Yeah, whatever makes you happy. Whatever makes you feel like you love yourself.
Yeah. Which is a great transition into something that we usually do in the beginning of our podcast, and we're going to do it in the end of our podcast right now. And for those who haven't listened or watched us before, we always do a reading for all of our episodes, and we usually try and connect to it. But this one, it was just like so personal that we thought like, oh, well,
we'll share it after.
We'll share it after. This is a deck that I actually opened on the podcast on my birthday that Jess gave me. It is the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck by Pyle. It's really cute, but this is a very different oracle deck. Usually with an oracle deck or a tarot deck, you can ask any kind of question, it's for a direction, for advice, direction, whatever you need in your life. This one is very specific to self-care. And this deck is really cool because it gives you so many different activities or things that you can focus on to kind of practice self-care and that self-love. And
this is a good beginner deck.
It's a very good beginner deck. Yes.
So if you're interested in this type of thing,
yeah. And it's really cute in the little book. Usually, actually, a lot of oracle decks will have this, but in this one, It gives you little spreads that you can do and the questions that you can ask. So like, for example, this one, it's like, what does your inner child need to express? What do you need in the now? And then what does your higher self want to focus on? Meaning it's kind of like a past, present, future one that you would do, like very traditional, but in a more self-care kind of direction. And right now it is Leo season, and we're actually, right now it is full moon in Aquarius.
Yeah.
And so I went into this kind of, and by the way, both of those things, they have a very deep energy for self-love. Mm-hmm. So basically for this full moon, this whole full moon going into this next moon cycle, we should all have this focus on what can we do to have like a true like love for oneself, and not just oneself, but also other people around you. It's kind of like the theme right now. And so I had that in my head, and when I did this reading, I was like, oh, what can I focus on in this month to have that self-love?
Yeah.
And the one that I picked, it says, look to the stars. And it's really cute. I want you guys to see it. I feel like I should be getting up every time so you guys can actually see the card.
It's so cute.
But it's so cute. It has this girl and her like hands are up, and there's like little moon phases, and then it has all of the zodiac signs up there in the stars. And for me, that's just really important, because we have an astrology episode. If you haven't watched it or listened to it, go listen to it.
Yes.
That way you can have a better, deeper understanding of the universe and yourself. But I think what better way to practice self-care and self-love than to have a deeper understanding of yourself and what you need and what you have to look forward to.
It's such a personal card for you.
It's a very personal card.
You said literally earlier in this episode that is a way that you practice self-love and self-care.
Yeah, it's like my spiritual self. My spiritual self is how I kind of connect with myself and have that kind of recenter myself.
Yeah.
And practice self-love.
I think that's a super cool thing, and like I'm not as connected to it as you are. However, I still do like love watching you do it. I love taking the breaths with you. I love learning what it means. And so like if you're maybe like watching this and you're kind of interested, not really, this is a great card deck for you if you want to focus on self-care and self-love too. So like it's a little mix of both, kind of what we're talking about, but like maybe you're not really into like skincare, or like maybe you have beautiful skin and you don't need all these products.
Right.
You
use the bar of soap that's all natural,
and
you're done.
Perfect. And we're jealous of you. But no, this is like a cool, like if you're like a little bit into astrology and like want to like learn about it a little bit more, or you're just, I don't know, you've never tried it out, you want to try it out, this is a great month to try it with this self-care oracle deck.
Yes.
Well,
I think we're done.
Yeah. That was a really great episode.
I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I feel like we put a lot of info out there, a lot of different products. There's lots that you can take away from this.
Yeah. I mean, we could literally continue talking about this for another freaking hour.
We're already like over our like regular time, whatever.
But there's so many different ways to love yourself, self-care. Talk to your friends about what they do. Oh, another self-care one. We posted this on our Instagram. It was like a girls' night. Like if you and your girls need some love for each other.
Yeah, connecting with other people is also a good one.
Yeah, like if that's how you recharge. Like I'm like more introverted, so like that's not
true.
normally
so
what I do.
It doesn't always have to be like alone time, like to
that's important to mention.
Yeah, it can be maybe you love going out.
The podcast for us is like a way that we kind of reflect on ourselves, or like we say stuff that we're proud about ourselves, or conflicts, we kind of talk about it and resolve it with each other. So this is a way that we practice. It's more like journaling almost. We like kind of dump
we're out loud journaling.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's a better way of saying that.
Anyway, we love you.
Yeah, we love you.
We hope you enjoyed this episode.
Yeah. Comment, subscribe, follow us.
Enter our
giveaway. Yes, and if you're new listening, we've been getting a lot of love recently, and we're excited.
Yeah.
We hope that you've been enjoying all of our content, and
we'll keep it going.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
Love ya.
Love ya. Bye.